Addams is here. It's Addams with 2 Ds, like padded room.
Secrets can have deadly consequences.
Wednesday Season 2, Part 2, picks up the story with Wednesday Addams in a coma after her confrontation with the Hyde-transformed Tyler Galpin and the newly unveiled avian, Dr. Fairbairn's assistant, Judy. The first part of the season saw Wednesday return to Nevermore Academy as an unexpected celebrity, a status she found deeply irritating. She faced a new, terrifying mystery involving a serial killer controlling crows, a mysterious stalker, and a new, duplicitous principal, Barry Dort. The family dynamics were heightened, with Morticia, Gomez, and Pugsley all playing a larger role. Pugsley, now a student at Nevermore, struggled to find his footing and developed his own burgeoning, and quite literal, power. The first part ended with a catastrophic cliffhanger at Willow Hill Asylum, where a power surge released prisoners, including Tyler, and a battle royale ensued. Part 2 begins with Wednesday's consciousness trapped in a psychic void, a manifestation of her mindscape. Here, she is forced to confront her deepest fears and insecurities, all while her physical body lies comatose in the Nevermore infirmary. Her family, particularly Morticia, is distraught, but Wednesday's mental resilience is tested by visions of her ancestors and past traumas. She is guided by a cryptic message from a long-lost Addams relative, and with the help of a surprise visitor to her mental landscape, a ghostly, enigmatic figure played by Lady Gaga, she begins to unlock the true potential of her psychic powers. This is not the simple precognition of Season 1, her abilities are far more powerful and connected to the Addams family's darker lineage. Meanwhile, outside of Wednesday's mind, Nevermore Academy is in a state of chaos. Principal Dort, whose true nature as a ruthless and ambitious bureaucrat has been revealed, seizes the opportunity to consolidate power. He begins to implement a new curriculum designed to suppress the outcasts' unique abilities, viewing them as liabilities rather than strengths. The students, led by a surprisingly proactive Enid Sinclair, must band together to fight back against Dort's authoritarian rule. Enid, with her own werewolf powers now fully realized and a new love interest in Bruno, steps into a leadership role, organizing the students and using her newfound strength to protect her friends. The central mystery of the avian and the secrets of Willow Hill Asylum are unraveled in Part 2. It is revealed that the asylum was not just a psychiatric facility, but a clandestine government operation designed to experiment on and weaponize outcasts. Judy, the avian, was a former subject who escaped and sought revenge on the system that created her. Her crow-controlling abilities were a side effect of her genetic manipulation, and she was hunting down those responsible for the experiments. The true mastermind behind the operation, however, is a shadowy figure with ties to the Addams family's past, a connection that forces Gomez to confront a dark secret he's kept for years. The climax of Part 2 sees Wednesday, now awake and in full command of her augmented psychic abilities, leading the charge against Principal Dort and the shadowy organization. She and Enid, a united front of dark and light, rally the students of Nevermore. A final, epic battle takes place, not just for the soul of the school, but for the future of outcasts everywhere. Wednesday must not only defeat the physical threats but also confront the emotional turmoil of her family's past and her own identity. The season concludes with Wednesday and her family a stronger, more cohesive unit, and Nevermore Academy freed from the oppressive forces that sought to control it. The final scene, however, hints that the battle is far from over, and a new, even greater threat looms on the horizon, one that is directly linked to Wednesday's ancient Addams lineage.